So your tenant moved out, and it's time to prepare to list the property. Some owners want to spend as little money as possible and relist immediately, but is that the right approach? It depends. Is the property ready for the next tenant? One of the tasks our inspectors complete during move-in and move-out inspections is to evaluate the property for rent readiness. How do the carpets look? How do the floors look? How are the walls and paint? What about the landscape and the windows? Is it worth it to spend some money on renovations that may not necessarily be needed right now, but it wouldn't hurt if they were done either? It can be. First, updating the property keeps the retail value higher for the future sale. Second, properties that are nicer and show well command higher rental rates and typically rent faster. Lastly, the property should reflect the type of tenant that you seek. The tenant who will pay a higher rental rate will do so to live in a nicer property. The vast majority of the time, those people are better tenants and they take better care of the property. Owners often ask the question, how long will it take to rent my property? And that's a loaded question that has multiple variables. Is it priced right for the area? How well does it show to potential tenants? How many vacant rental properties are nearby in the area? When my wife and I transitioned our primary residence into a rental, we spent some money up front doing a light rehab before we listed it. We patched all the holes in the walls, put fresh coats of paint on many of the rooms, and touched up the few accent walls so that they looked good. We painted or replaced the worn baseboards, cleaned the grout and tile, and did a deep clean of the whole house. We made sure to manicure the landscape and lay fresh mulch. Finally, we had a friend come over so fresh eyes could evaluate the property. My friend thought the house looked great and it was ready for rent. We spent about $500 on materials to prepare the house. Well, what was the end result? It was listed on a Monday, and in 3.5 days, we had 11 showings, 4 applicants, and 1 approved tenant. Now, this is obviously an extremely fortunate result, definitely not common, but the property objectively looked great and was priced appropriately in a desirable area and rented extremely fast. I wanted to discuss this because we often see owners tell us a property's rent ready, but it's far from appealing when the inspectors go to do the move-in inspection. Some ignore the recommendations and want us to list despite the dirty carpet, holes in the wall, and aged paint. And then 3 weeks later, after multiple potential tenants view the house but don't apply, and they cite the carpet, paint, and holes in the walls as reasons why. Then the owner has the decision to make to lower the rent or complete the upgrades. So now if you do the repairs, the property is vacant even longer, costing you even more money from the vacancy. Now, I'm not saying to spend a ton of money doing a full rehab during every vacancy, and definitely do not buy the most expensive flooring out there, but it may not be a bad idea to replace that old carpet with some new durable vinyl flooring or something similar. And if that paint is faded and old, repaint it. You wouldn't believe the effect on a potential tenant when they walk into your house and it's clean and it smells like fresh paint. It tells them that you are an owner who takes care of the property and will take care of them if an issue arises. And that's what most tenants are looking for. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our team. Have a great day.